once they saw the doctor and did all that, then they came over to the place that I was at, and we had clothing, and they would come and pick out them something to wear. Each person got one article of clothing and a pair of shoes. And they were very, very appreciative of what they got. And this is the medical clinic that was going on, because the first day we were, had half here and half there. So these are some pictures I just walked up and took. And that's just medical supplies. So they would go to the doctor would find out what's wrong with them. If it was something that we could give them medicine for, then they'd go over to the pharmacist. This was the pharmacist. And they would fill the prescription or give them some Band-Aids or aspirin, 30-day supply. So you tell me how far it's going to go. And then this is a house in the area right beside the church. And again, that's how they washed their clothes, because they didn't have washing machines. Back to the old scrub board that we think is way out of date. Nobody wants to do that. Well, so you're going to wash clothes half the time and you're going to wash dishes the rest of the time and cook. But we're just saying. And this was back, so as we gave them the clothes, then they also had a team that they did what was called Festival of Grace, which was anytime they have a team that comes up, they also provide them with a meal. So they were able to get a hot meal when they came. Rice, beans, and drinks. And so this is just two of our volunteers. One is the preacher that I signed up with, and I've done Chainsaws for Christ with her in the mountains, the girl in the red. She's playing with the kids, because we played with the kids while the parents went to the doctor, unless the child was sick as well. And so here's just more little baby pictures. They had a lot of little babies. We love the babies. But now comes the reality, because everything wasn't just happy thoughts and come get a little aspirin. So in this picture here, this is what we knew, because the medical clinic was going on up there at the church. So all we knew was when they come down here, we hold the baby while the mama gets clothes. And so this baby wouldn't stop crying, and she was 5 months old. And so Jennifer was holding the baby, and her husband comes over. That's her husband, and he told her this baby was having seizures, is what was going on. And so the lady in the other picture is a nurse practitioner, and that night she was talking and couldn't find out it was the same story, because she was upset. She said, here we are trying to help and do, and she said, and these folks, she said, there's no help for this baby. She said, this baby's going to die. She said, because she has the seizures, and if she was in America, there's medication. But this mom can't afford the medication. And so she said, but the mother loves this baby, and at least you have to find comfort in that they're doing the best that they can do. And so there were a lot of more stories, but this one was because just touched me more than most, because we didn't know the whole story. We just know the little part. You know what I'm saying? Baby's crying. Yeah, we're sick of this baby crying. Baby was having seizures. And there are a lot of folks over there, because they only go to the doctor normally when these clinics come once or twice a year, because they can't afford to go to the doctor, and even if they can, they cannot afford their medication. So something that we take that's kind of treatable here, just with some medicine or a shot, they don't have the capability of getting that there. And so that's why people are going. And it wasn't about how many people got saved, because I don't know. This was more about seed planting and making a difference in somebody's life, because who knew if this baby, matter of fact, Jennifer, her daughter and husband were able to adopt a child from another country, wasn't this one, but similar situation, that was born